I'm Elise Arsenault, and today I'm here with Power Group member and actor Callie Beaulieu. Thanks for being here, Callie.
Great, thanks for having me.
How were you feeling about your career before you started working in the Power Group?
You know what? I think a really good word to describe it would be stagnant. I think I just felt stuck. I knew I wanted to move it forward. I knew I wanted to move it forward in several directions. I was frustrated with the lack of movement that was happening. And it wasn't just happening in one arena, because I think that with actors, we have so many different arms. We're acting in theater and we want to be in commercials and film, and we're doing our voiceover, and we're doing, for me and you, fortunately, our audiobooks. And I think it was so much, and I was so scattered and so stuck in each that none of the arms were going anywhere. I was just flailing around.
What changed for you when you started working in the Power Group?
Number one, absolutely, was focus. And at the time, you'd actually done a visual that like still is stuck with me. And what you had done is you'd done this thing with your hands, and you had said, you're going to creep along in all the different, here's your theater career, here's your audiobook career, here's your voiceover career.
Yeah.
And each one's going to creep, but it's not going to move at the rate you want it to move, because you can't put the focus. You can only do so much in each area. What you did in particular was you said, okay, let's create focus. Do you want to see movement in your theater career? Do you want to see movement in your film career? And you made me really think about that. And I thought, okay, where do I want to see the movement? And for myself personally, it was in my narration career. And what we were able to do is take all that energy from those other arms and focus it into that and say, okay, 6 months, this is what we're looking at. And I know it seems really crazy, but 6 months isn't a lot of time. But I think the way creatives think, 6 months could be a heck of a lot of time. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not going to do theater for 6 months. But you know what? No, it's okay. Theater was still here. And so it was like, you gave me direction to say, okay, let's put all this direction and this focus into that one arm and see what happens.
Was there ever any time during the process where I might have asked you to do something where you may have felt uncomfortable doing it, or feeling like you were pushing past your comfort zone?
Absolutely. And I think that was part of my initial attraction to the Power Groups. I absolutely am comfortable saying that I didn't have a business frame of mind, and I didn't have a way of focusing that frame of mind. And one of my greatest fears as an actor is asking for work and knowing that that's within the realm of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I would say asking for the want and being direct about the want was an area that you pushed me in. Reaching out and actually contacting people, doing my mailings, doing my phone calls, stuff like that.
That might scare some other acters. Uh-oh.
No, don't run away. Don't run away. It was good. I'm still standing. But I think that, yeah, there were times that you pushed us. And that's one of the beautiful things about Power Group too, is that we all support each other to push through those barriers. There isn't that sense of, well, no, I don't want to help you because then you might get farther than me. What's great about the Power Group is we all have uncomfortable moments. We all have stuff that we got to push through, and we support each other with your guidance to push through it and make it happen. Every step of the process has led to another step. And if I hadn't been with Power Group and you, Elise, and if I hadn't gone through the training, I'm going to say training because it really is training. If I hadn't gone through that with you, certainly my APAC experience wouldn't have been what it was, and when you compare what that was to what it was last year, everything has moved forward, and it's moved forward exponentially. And it wouldn't have, because I would have vacuumed my house and it never would have happened. My house would be clean, but I wouldn't know anybody.
What's interesting something that I've seen when we started the conversation, you were talking about these different tracks that you had, your audiobook narration, your film, TV, your theater. I'm now seeing you take this confidence that you've grown from the growth in your narration career to your film work. That's a beautiful thing. Do you notice that? Does it feel any different?
I would definitely say that there is a difference because I'm looking at it. I've trained myself through you guys to look at it more from a business perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an acting teacher who said to the group of us, it wasn't to me personally, but he said to the group of us, he was like, don't treat your acting, your goals, don't treat your acting like a hobby and then get mad when it doesn't turn into a career. And I thought that was an incredibly poignant statement when he said it. And it was within probably 6 months after having that class and hearing those words that I got involved with the Power Group, and it absolutely has made the difference.
You're fabulous. Awesome. Thank you so much, Callie. Again, everyone, that was Callie Beaulieu. Elise Arsenault signing off, and I hope you'll consider joining us in the Power Group sessions coming up.